back then, you know.
All
They
right.
came out for our
These
generation.
guys kept going, but
We're back.
we're back, I believe.
All right.
You know, when BET used to
Now it's
come
break
on in the
time.
middle of the night,
There you go.
you know, or when the
That's right.
TV was shutting off
Mom
still.
and Dad went to bed.
Yeah. We got in so much trouble watching BET After Dark. Oh, my God.
Sorry, everybody.
That's when R. Kelly was
It
really
comes back,
humping
we
the
have
floor.
no-
And doing, that was he, yeah.
No data.
Oh, you know, and as soon as you said R. Kelly, I thought Dave Chappelle because of that whole
Man.
thing he did.
I'm telling you.
It's time for the remix.
Okay.
I missed the whole conversation.
Oh, that's okay. Her and I were just talking dirty.
Like I said,
That's
our
good.
fabulous Miss Mills executive producer got it fixed
Okay,
Yeah.
well, we're
Doing her
good.
thing.
with a little help from a friend.
It'd be good to see if the numbers just bounce
The
right
numbers
back
was
like they
doing
do.
excellent too,
That's
man.
right. That's right. We'll get back in there. We'll get back in there.
We gotta desperately get this reset up and get on the big computer and get the hell of this stuff out of here so
Whoa.
it works correctly.
And you found out when you guys made the call that late night when we got the boot about how we need to get that.
Now somebody was
speed.
just telling me to go with the other people because they got the fiber optics now and it's cheaper and faster.
Well, you know what? Whatever
gonna-
keeps us from
I'm
having
gonna
that
look
happen.
into
But
that. Well, that wasn't the internet connection. That was the camera deal freezing up. The actual switcher.
Well, we're excellent now, and I love that. That's usually good energy. Let's see how long it
It's
stays.
crazy how my son is just like chill mode.
He's
I'm
what?
telling you, he in chill mode. He didn't
That's
even want to get
cool.
out the car. He gonna be mad because we're going home. We're going to bed.
Right.
He's like,
That's how
Mom, I
it's
like that place.
So when did you find out? We'll jump right into that. Actually, maybe we should save that for the second half. That'd be a
This
good jump.
basically
off point.
this is the second
This
half.
is
We
the-
didn't take a break.
Right. It's just gonna do that
We
little
technically
fadeaway. so we
should take a
do
little
it.
break here.
You know
but-
what? Let's do that, and we'll take up. And you
Yeah,
know
that'll
what?
help everybody get back in here. Everybody,
right.
if whoever's coming in, we're going to take a little break real quick, and hopefully this thing don't freeze up. We're
Right.
going to send you out to the boys,
Right.
and we're going to use the bathroom,
That's
get a
right.
refreshing in our drinks, and we
That's right.
shall be right back.
There you go.
And we got a halftime message too there. Get back in here.
Fry. We'll be back with the
So,
ladies.
so I can do that. There we go.
Okay, back up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We shall be having a brief intermission in our feature presentation. We'd like to remind you all there are snacks and light refreshments at the front bar, hookers and cocaine in the back room. I know where I'll be. The second half of our program will begin momentarily, a little darker, slightly more sinister. Good times for all. Thank you and good night.
Hot mics.
Mics. I'm only hearing it in the left again. So I
Wiggle.
wiggle. Do you know how much you did? Or do I need to pull it? Let me pull it.
I don't need them.
I hate to do it under the trolley.
Live's doing
You
that.
did it as soon as you touched it. I don't know if it's the... Okay, it's out again. I don't know if it's the port or the... Okay. Out again.
Eh?
In. We're good. We're
Might
good.
be
We're good.
better down.
Okay.
That's very strange. What are you touching there? Is it the
Always
cord?
something. Well, it's where the 1/8" plugs. Damn it, sorry.
Okay.
Plugs into the inch.
We have the lady with us, and we're back. The boys were playing.
Right then.
I got to give a mad round of
Yeah,
applause
man.
to your young man. Say his name
Yes.
for everybody again.
Messiah.
Messiah.
Yes.
And he
We hooked him up
was
with some bongos, and
Right.
he was in there to
in
win
to
it.
win it right on
Yeah.
time. And I love the vocals.
You guys
I wish
couldn't
we were
hear it,
getting
but
that.
it was awesome.
It was great. Right on time, maybe. Something about him
He
said
was throwing
drums.
out some black metal screaming
I'm gonna
too.
tell you
Boy,
what.
it was
Yeah.
cool.
That's right. I heard some doubles in there. He's going to be doing that double bass, man.
He's spinning those. He's got he's using these bubble things for drumsticks, and he's spinning them like Tommy Lee and shit. It's
That's what I'm
hilarious.
talking about. That's right. And I love what your boy's doing with my boy because he slowed Alex down.
Right.
There's some really
That was
cool
some
stuff
pretty
coming
cool
out of
music
there.
right there. Sorry I forgot to turn them guys up, guys.
Can't wait to hear the
I usually
playback.
turn them up so you can hear them a little better.
Yeah.
Thanks for
I
coming
got
back,
excited.
everybody.
What I didn't do was use the bathroom. Oh well.
We have the lady with us.
Hello.
Back that lady from Alliance.
Sorry about
Wait,
the.
we gotta cut that part out. Don't say lady.
The Detox goddess. That S, that hard S is killing it tonight. Like, share, subscribe.
Right.
We would never tell you
Somebody
guys to
from
like,
Alliance,
share,
they're gonna be like,
subscribe.
how come she doesn't like Alliance? Just because I said that.
Never.
Have you been there? No.
Right.
Did you go to college
Right.
up there? I went to Mount Union for a semester. Did you go to Mount?
I did not.
Nope.
How
where
did you like it?
It was interesting. I was 25 when I decided to go.
Yeah.
So it was already kind of interesting because there were a lot of 18-year-old virgins on my floor when I lived in the dorms. And I was 25 years old. They all wanted me to buy their booze for them, you know?
Yeah.
And I wanted to be a theater major because I'd already done 6 years of theater in high school and everyone loved it.
Oh boy.
In it to win it.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about your tea,
Hey.
and the tea is very interesting.
It is.
Looky there.
You gotta get some love for the mom.
That's right.
Oh man.
He's digging it. That's really cool.
He love his mama.
He
That's
do.
right. And music
Mama's
is the
boy.
great,
Uh-huh.
great equalizer.
He a
man.
bigger
I'll tell you
grandmama's
what.
boy.
Oh boy.
You
Yeah.
never know. You never know what your kids are going to do. So when did you find out that you were a special needs mom?
He was 2.5, 3 years old.
What was the giveaway for you?
I think it was after his shots. it was like a drawback. No emotions. He stopped crawling. He stopped making eye contact. He stopped cooing. He stopped doing all that.
And all right.
Yeah.
Now my sister, my youngest sister, she refused to get all those shots for her kids and all that. I don't know which ones they got to have certain ones to go to school, but
Yeah.
she like
Right.
Yeah,
she
now
was
he don't
like
get 'em.
she's a big conspiracy theory and all that. She's like, I don't
My
want no
body,
part
my
of that.
choice. Right.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to my body, my choice.
Ooh.
You got a bunch of crazy little kids running around.
Well, you know what?
Them little feral little mother.
See.
Well, I'm kind of like you. I saw a change too, a marked change. And there was an eye color change we talked about off camera that I noticed. And they went from that black with the irises being fully dilated, it was like, to that beautiful crystalline blue that they are now.
Yeah.
But he just seemed like a different boy. And the connection that we had, there was just something different there. And my mother had gone behind him and clapped her hands like this real loud, and he didn't respond. So
Yeah.
we ultimately, at first, thought he was deaf because he hadn't started speaking yet. And that was the thing that was for us. And he was also eating very strange. And I wanted to ask you that. So our kids have these different rituals that they do, but some of them are very similar. How about food touching?
He don't really like he like finger foods. That's it. Chicken
right.
nuggets,
That's
pizza.
right.
He'll do French
Is that
fries
what you
every
meant by
once in a
touching?
while.
Yeah, and on the plate too as well. So like
Yeah.
Thanksgiving dinner, where I'll just cover everything with gravy and
Yeah.
except for
Right.
the
Oh,
sweet
you mean
potato
like
pie.
the
You know?
food actually touches?
Yeah, on the plate.
Yeah,
Is
he'll
everything
still separate. Like if he has chicken nuggets and French fries,
Get
Right.
that light on. Can
he
you help
will
him out?
separate them
That's right.
because he definitely gonna whip it out and just pee.
That's fine.
Yeah, he already in it.
I heard the toilet lid go, but I'm just saying.
He don't be playing, but he gotta go. All I need is the toilet. That's
right.
it.
That's right. That's great.
That's good.
So, but yeah, it's he doesn't like his food touching each other.
That's right.
And he don't like anything that has
Shit,
any type
I
of
used to be
sauce
like that.
to
Really,
it.
I was real weird
How about
about
I-
that when I was a kid. Food touching, I'd be like, hell no.
Not me. Put it on there.
Well, now I'm like that. I'm like, shit, shovel it in.
Yeah.
I'm a nutritional overachiever.
That's a good name for that.
Red eye, black eye, all
but
the
yeah,
eyes.
man.
Take all that gravy. I like that gravy. Thick.
See? Wash your hands.
Good mom.
He's like, damn
Yeah.
She caught me, mama. You caught me, mama.
Be careful.
And when you're a single parent,
I am.
and that's a really tough job.
It is.
It's a very
You
tough
gotta be
job.
happy and mad at the same
And
time.
I gotta
about the whole
say,
situation.
yeah.
You gotta be stern and the soft
And
one.
as for as much shit is in here for a little kid to basically destroy or whatever, he's doing a damn good job in
That's
this
right.
house.
Yeah,
He's-
'cause
He's
he already
doing
know.
really good, man.
He's watching the studio, man.
And he's
even
freaking
staying
out,
up.
Willie.
He
He's like,
even
whoa.
came
Yeah.
right. He came right in frame, just right. You know.
Right, okay.
He knows what's up.
Yeah.
Mom's
we got
the
this
star.
thing. Yeah, we got this thing. Like, hey,
The
okay,
lady.
don't tear up nothing that don't belong to you. I always tell him you don't have enough money for that. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Because he think it no matter where we go, mommy got it.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
He trying
mama
to turn
don't
the
have it
TV
like
on.
that. We
I
working
mean,
on it,
look,
though.
and I said the TV. Listen to me.
The lady, the detox artist.
I got a chip problem, Nick.
I'm intrigued. I am. I'm colored.
I gotta say that's one of our funniest bumpers we've done yet.
I got to tell you, with the
That
out,
was hilarious.
I
man.
can't wait to see the outtakes and to see the first take that we couldn't use where the chips just came flying out of your face. That was great.
It was good stuff.
It was.
Our
We didn't bring no
outtakes
pizza.
2 should be coming here pretty long. Oh, there's somebody in the old
Okay.
chat.
Yeah, sorry we cut away, everybody. We had to leave for a second because of a connectivity issue.
Oh, there's Gary. He said he's on
Hey.
Grandma's phone. He'll catch up with us later or whatever. Or
How you
something.
doing?
What up, G?
We got Gary.
He's
here.
down there in Florida living his best life for a
I
couple
know
weeks,
that's
for a
right.
week or whatever the hell he's down there for.
And tonight we have the lady in
Weather.
the house.
Lady. Lovely lady.
I still think we need to talk to each other
So,
on the
do you
telephone.
only have tea for sale? What else you
No, I actually have
throwing out there?
a lot of different supplements that help with inflammation, help with cardio health, blood pressure, just by itself. But um, I like to focus on more than just the weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
So people who have
You're more
an
of the
issue-
cleansing.
Yeah, if you have an issue,
But if you're
it's like a
cleansing yourself,
challenge.
surprisingly, you're going to lose weight. Imagine that.
Exactly. And you know, especially the ladies, that's something that they love.
Mhm.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
sure.
And lose 5 pounds in 5 days.
Right.
You can get into that little black dress.
Right.
The weekend
You hear
get
that,
here.
ladies?
Okay, you get the
up in that
weekend
dress,
pumping.
Girl, look at you.
Make you feel good.
I was 402
Out there
pounds.
glowing and whatnot.
And I was miserable. When I was 400 pounds, I was miserable. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I hated the way I looked.
What's hard to carry a lot of that around, Pete? You know what I mean?
Your knees
Right.
It's
hurt,
like you
your
don't
back
think
hurt.
5 pounds is not a lot. Grab a 5 pound weight and carry it around for about 2 hours. Then come back and tell me, oh, that's not really that much.
But I
You're gonna be like, damn.
Yeah.
I stepped on the scales today.
trust
I was
me.
160.
And 5 pounds of fat.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
So, woo. But
You got to move around, like you were saying, and you got to get up early. You know, the reason I started to get up early at 3:30 was because there was a book called I forget what it was, but the most successful people
Yep.
get up at 5 a.m. So I was like, all right, well, let's see when I get up, and it was 3:30, because they're like you said, everybody's asleep then. The phone's not
It's
doing
so
anything.
easy at that
so
time.
easy.
It really is.
I'd have my coffee, and then I would stretch for 20 minutes and meditate while I was stretching and do it properly, so I'm getting it done. And then I actually started doing my old Taekwondo workout because I wanted to be able to kick 8 feet again. And I got there. I made my goal post-cancer. I was so pleased with myself. And you're right. It's that movement and getting off your rear end and just doing it
Yeah.
now, too. Because you could put it off forever in that future that doesn't exist yet. You just
Yeah.
got to do it. Like
You
he
got
says,
that
just
right.
do it.
Yeah.
It's such a great slogan. Just do it. It's real simple.
Gotta let go of the past.
Absolutely.
There's so much back there, so much trauma.
What a tough one, man.
Man, and you hold it.
People hold on to it, boy. I
you
was
hold
guilty
it.
of it. I ain't even gonna lie. I used to do it, but man, I can't no more.
Yeah, it ain't healthy.
It eats you up from the inside.
Man.
It does. You just gotta let that
How
shit
your
go. It ain't worth
kidneys
it.
and back and stomach and.
And just
your
remember, we
digestive
only on
system
this
all
rock
tangled
for a
up.
quick minute. We only
Yeah.
here for.
It's
Crazy.
it's easy to just kind of get stuck there too, though,
Yeah.
because like we were talking about earlier, those are very addictive habits. I loved eating double cheeseburgers. I could eat 3 or 4 of those things. 3 or 4 of those.
Man, I couldn't eat like that.
And then I'd eat a loaded baked potato with those bacon
You
bits and
hog,
you.
cheese. All the cheese. Put a little ranch on there. I love ranch. Ranch make everything so good.
10 cheese, whatever.
That's right. And when I
You know,
go-
us white people, we like our cheese.
I like to cook. I'm a cook. I like to cook, but I like it all. And I am vegan in a way because I do love fresh vegetables and fresh fruit.
Yeah.
But when I lost my teeth, because of the Coumadin that I used to take is what I believe it was, the blood thinner, I took it for 15 years, and as well as all of the various painkillers.
So why don't you take them fruits and shit and make them smoothies, honky?
And that's where I'm at right now. I'm really considering that part of it, that massive intake of that
But
stuff.
you gotta be careful doing that because fruit is full of sugar.
That's right.
Yeah, there's
That's right.
that.
So
That's right.
you gotta make
That's
sure you
right.
get that water. I don't even know how people skip over water. Like how?
Right.
You
It's
just
a
wasn't
necessity.
thirsty?
That's the first.
That's what I be thinking.
First thing in the morning, you should drink just one nice cold glass of, not too cold, but a nice cold glass
No,
of water.
don't ever drink ice cold water.
Yeah, it's not. I always drink room temperature.
That's how I
Yeah,
am.
because your body has to
saying.
bring it down to room temperature before it can even absorb into your body.
For
Right.
me, being a singer, it's always like when you put cold into your mouth, it'll shrink your vocal cords up. So I was like,
Oh,
ooh.
yeah.
So I started drinking room temperature water and got used to it. Unless it's room temperature hot, then
Yeah,
no. But you know,
yeah,
like
right.
it is here, I'm
Yeah.
cool. But
Cool with that.
and like I said, when I was working, setting up all these bands and stuff, there was just waters laying all over backstage and everywhere. You could just grab.
Pick one up, like,
Right,
give me that,
right.
give me that, give me that.
So I drink gallons of water in a day, man.
That's right. It's an easy thing to do and an easy thing to overlook, but it's actually
So for everybody that's just now tuning in, if they wasn't here earlier, where can we get this products?
There are a couple different places. Now, you can always go to the website, which is beepic.com/lady, LADILOC 01. I know that's a lot, right?
that's good. It's right there now. They can rewind it if they didn't get it.
Right. But from there, you just get the tea bags. And you make them
She
yourself.
said tea bag.
Yes.
Yeah, look at that, Nick. Get tea
Yeah,
bag.
tea bag.
Going no brow there.
But you boil it, and the instructions is right on the back. But if you get it from me, it comes a little different. You can pick a flavor. You can get free products. You get pamphlets, different things that can get you closer to getting a free product from me if you invite other people. So yeah, and it's all about a journey. It's just an experience. And if you feel like you don't
There
have an
you go.
experience, then it's okay.
And get
Take
on
somebody
down.
else.
It's a
Because they
journey.
might need the experience. You know what I mean?
Taking the
And
journey.
it's not all about the weight loss. It is about the waist loss. But you can have acid reflux, and I bet you it'll be better.
That's an
Heal
interesting
that
proposition.
esophagus. Right. If you can't go to the bathroom, I guarantee you will. If you go to the bathroom too much, I guarantee you it will slow down. Whatever is going
balances you
on,
out.
it balances you out.
It's about balance.
That's it.
And you have a Facebook to go follow too, right?
That's
Yes,
right.
I do. You can follow me on any social media at Lady Speaks, LADII Speaks. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I am there.
I like that morning stuff that we were
Yeah,
watching.
she does the
man. It's great.
motivational, fun morning
That's the first
videos.
one that Z Mills over there played. And she's like, you got to see this. And I was like, all right. I can't
It
wait.
get
to
real,
do this.
real fast. I try to go nice and slow in the first 2 minutes. And then after that, it's like drill sergeant type. I'm telling you how good you are, and you're going to believe it.
Right?
I told you. We need to do this. We need to do this stuff on the phone, you and I.
Man.
I like our voices. Something there, lady.
Yeah. See? Yeah.
What else?
I've always been like that all my life.
Yeah.
I've always been that person. Just wanting to see people understand the value in themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is a whole total game changer when you walk in a room and you got haters in the room. And you still, your shoulders is back and your head is high. Like,
Right.
hey, hi, hater. How
Look
are
at
you
me.
today?
Look at me.
Look
Keep
at
on
me.
hating. It's because of you I'm here.
Okay.
That's right.
Shining. And I will never, ever dim somebody else's light to make mine brighter. I will
you go.
actually encourage you to still have your attitude.
That's
right,
right.
right.
If that's what you want to do, do it.
It's your journey.
Do it.
Take the
Better
journey.
do it real good. Okay? If you're going to be a hater, be a big hater.
Right. Do it right.
Do it right. So,
That's how it goes.
there it goes. If
That's
you're going to do it, you better do it big. You get one shot.
how it goes. Well, we were talking about the anniversary of 9/11, the 23rd anniversary, and something else came up today. Where were you during Y2K? Remember Y2K?
I don't know about that one.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah,
remember,
it
but I
was
don't know
when
where I
all the
was at.
lights, or they said everything was supposed to not work.
Shut
the
off
lights,
and
yeah.
reset and all that
Everything's
shit.
gonna stop.
We
because it's
was
gonna
at-
go
That was the
zeros.
first tactical scare that made everybody run out and get toilet paper and water and
see?
shit.
And look, they didn't even care about it back then. They
Right.
ain't buy a whole lot of toilet paper. They ain't buy a whole lot of nothing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We were at New Year's Eve.
Isn't that
remember?
wild how when the thing hit that
Zero.
everybody freaked out and went and
Right.
did all that with the toilet
It was
paper and all that?
thunderstorming.
It was,
We was at
that
home.
was wild. I'm like, really?
It was about the thunderstorm in Alliance, Ohio. And we thought it was going to be a tornado. That's what made it so real for us. Like, it's something brewing in the sky. They talking
Wow.
about this going to shut off.
It's all
We're going to be in the
stopped.
dark.
It's
What
coming,
is
boy. Look
going
at that.
on? Yeah. And then it was, 12:01 hit and nothing happened.
How old were you then? Were you in high school?
Was I in high school? I believe so. No, I wasn't. I was in middle school.
Middle school.
Yeah.
So like 6th grade.
7th, I think. Oh, Lord.
I'm going way back now.
Man,
I know, right? That was a really weird time, though. That's why I'm curious what it was like for you.
man. Let me see. How old was I? 13.
All right, now I know how old you are, lady, because that was in 2000. So you were 13 in 2000.
Shh. Don't do the math.
Right.
I'll do the math out there.
Man,
I always try.
I like being the baby though.
Were
love
you a partier? Were you a party girl back then?
No, we got our ass whooped for everything. We was not doing it yet. We wasn't about that life. I was a fighter. So that's why when you say, lady from Alliance,
The lady.
they don't like me because I was very fluent with these hands.
I told you earlier about busting that lip. That's why she ain't scared of that blood. She was
Man.
bringing it out.
Listen.
No.
So I tried to be a good kid. I was.
The lady.
But if you called me out, it was on.
Mm-hmm.
We used to get our ass whooped for everything. So it was our outlet to fight. Like, my dad was 6'4", a little over 400 pounds. Big, he was big. Yeah, one of them. Yeah. So, we couldn't hit him.
Didn't want to try.
Right. So we had to hit somebody when we got a chance,
Did you go? Were you go to church every Sunday kind of family?
No. This is gonna sound really bad, but one day my dad gave us all a whooping one day for something. I can't even remember what happened. I mean, he whooped everybody. And
Right.
then he left, went and smoked some weed and came back, said, we're going to get baptized.
Whoa.
It was like, well, what is baptized? What is that? We thought, wait a minute.
Wow.
What, you taking us to get drowned? You drowning us now? You done whooped our ass. Now you gonna drown us. What the fuck?
But we didn't know what baptism was. We
Right.
didn't know. He just said, let's go get baptized.
That's
We
crazy.
like, what is that?
Whoa.
Everybody was crying. It's 6 kids.
Oh man, so
Crying
you were
and
No, you
scared.
don't want baptized.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
baptize. Please don't baptize.
Man, listen, that's exactly what was
That's
going
heavy.
on.
That's
It was.
crazy as hell,
That's
boy.
heavy.
Yeah,
That's
it was.
That's heavy.
Damn.
It was
So-
bad. That was like at that point in my life, that was the worst day of my life.
That was your
being baptized.
So that happened.
That's
So you
crazy
got
as
like
hell.
a surprise initiation. You're going.
So look, get this. I don't tell too many people this.
Wow.
So when I came out the water, I was terrified. I was like, they
Right.
dunk you in the
What
water.
just happened?
And it's 6 of us. So we in line, we watching what's happening.
Right.
And they take you up these steps and behind
Get you in
this
that
curtain and
pool,
down in
that
this
little-
water. And it's a little, like a clear thing in front of you.
Like what
Exactly.
the fuck just happened?
It was terrifying. I was like,
Wow.
this is not happening right now.
You up underneath that water? The dude got you down in there drowning your ass. You thinking when you're a kid and shit, you don't know what's going on,
Yeah.
man.
That's
That was
That's
scary.
crazy.
It was scary.
Wow. So how old were you? Were you a little kid?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
At that time,
What
I
a
think we was like
traumatizing
7.
experience to
Yeah.
get baptized.
And be
Jesus is
scared.
probably going, what the
That's got to
This is
be.
not supposed to happen. Yeah.
That's got to be very traumatic.
It
right?
was. It was.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. When you ain't got your mental together, when you can't go back and dig up stuff from your
Right.
past and
Right.
figure it out and
Right.
heal from what happened.
Right.
And
Right.
look, now my dad, he died 2 years ago, 2 days after my birthday,
Wow.
on my little brother's birthday, 2 days before his own birthday.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah, ain't that something?
Wow.
Yeah. So he died of a heart attack. My dad survived being septic through his entire body because he had a bad leg. For years, my dad was huge, okay? And I think he said he was like 19 or 20. He got into a motorcycle accident and he never went to the hospital.
Oh
He
man.
broke a bone
Oh,
in his
the
leg.
heel messed up
and
and
he
infected
never
on the
went-
inside, huh?
They're almost 30 years
Damn.
later.
Surprisingly, it lasted that long, really.
But see what I'm saying? How
Wow.
I say it all the time on my page. I'm telling you, whatever is going on with you right now didn't happen last night.
Right.
You
It's
let
been
that shit
happening,
go
right.
and go and go and go. And the pain that you feel, the inflammation that you go through,
Right.
it could be seeping and you just patch it up
Right.
and you keep moving. And that's how he
Neglect.
was. That's how he was, like, to the point where his leg, it was this big.
Wow.
Literally.
She's talking like this, guys.
Yeah, my bad. It was like huge. And it was like, had these quarter-sized knots on it, and it was oozing, and it just was horrible.
Right.
And he had to get his leg cut off.
Right.
Damn.
We thought my dad was gonna die. I'm telling you, this dude, it was crazy because he kept like slipping in and out of a coma and waking up and yelling at everybody, and then he would just be passed
Fall
out.
back
You're like,
out,
what,
huh?
Right.
what is going on?
Right.
He woke up, he told me, Marty, go get a house. I want you to go get a house. I'm coming to live with you. I'm getting out the hospital. I'm getting out the hospital. You're like, what in the world? The only secret that I've ever held from my dad is that his mom died.
While
So-
this was going on.
That
huh?
happened while that was going
Damn.
on.
He, all this was happening. He came back. They got him, back to the land of the
That
living.
would suck.
Amazing.
And he needed to get his leg cut off, and he didn't want to get it cut off. And his mother cut her leg off because she was in the nursing home, and it was like this gangrene something growing on her leg, and she ended up having to get her leg cut off.
Wow.
And she told him, "Look, I got my leg cut off. You can get your leg cut off.
Right.
You'll be all right." And he went through with it. And when he was on his way into surgery, his mother died.
Wow.
Oh.
And when I tell you, that was the most hurtful thing. And he thought everybody was crying because he was about to have this big surgery.
Right.
And we looking like, you is gonna kill everybody when you figure out
Yeah,
that
no
we did
doubt.
not tell you that your mother died.
Right. Right.
So when did you
So-
end up having to tell him?
So then he made it out of the surgery, and
Made
you
it
still
out
had
of
to
the
tell
surgery.
him.
Right. But
Now you
we couldn't tell him right away.
That's
'cause
right.
he
Yeah,
just made
he
it
needed
out of
recovery.
surgery.
Yeah, he's
That's
got a
right.
recovery. Wow.
Right. That's heavy. That's a
Man,
real
that's
heavy
crazy
one, man.
shit.
So he
man.
didn't even know right away.
Right.
We waited it was like 4 or 5 days later.
Oh.
And then you had to watch the funeral from the hospital
Right.
because now you're recovering. You can't leave the hospital.
That's right.
That was the only secret I've ever held from my dad.
Wow.
I mean,
So-
rightfully so, but fuck.
Yeah.
That's, man.
Were you able to? Were you there with him?
Yeah. I'm a daddy's little girl, so I was with him.
And you
I
made your
moved from
peace.
Georgia all the way.
Right.
From Georgia because he told me that he had a heart attack and he needed me to come home and take care of him.
Wow.
Yeah. So I did. I made my peace. And I feel like I have a lot of brothers.
Right.
And one
many?
brother, 15.
Are you shitting me?
Dad was getting it in, son.
Come on, girl.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I didn't know
And-
you was Irish.
A little bit, actually. But one brother,
He wanted a
He was in
football team
prison.
and a basketball team.
man, he was in prison and he actually got out just in enough time to go to my dad's funeral. It was
That's-
crazy. When I tell you it was crazy, I could go on and on. Yeah, but I
So
did.
when,
I
so
made,
when
I
did
made
you
mine.
finally have to tell your dad? That,
It was 5 days later.
okay. I guess I
Yeah.
missed. I heard you say 5 days. but
5
I
days
was-
later, and he would. I didn't tell him.
Oh.
Yeah, his baby sister told him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man.
I told her, I said, no, I'm not doing that one.
That-
I'm not taking that one for the team. Nope. You told me to be quiet, so I'm telling on you.
I feel you on that one, man. That's a.
It was just too much.
As a mama's boy, I don't
Yeah.
think I could take that news.
And he was a mama's boy.
You know.
He was the baby.
Well,
I
my
was the
son
oldest.
in there, his mom passed
I'm the
away when
oldest.
he was 14, and I had to tell him.
See?
That was the absolute worst day of my life,
I
dude.
bet.
And there ain't nothing worse that I've ever been through than had to walk up to this kid and tell him his mom passed away, dude.
That's a tough one.
That's heavy.
Any way you slice it, losing a loved one, man.
Yeah, trying to tell somebody that it's not. It's just not.
Yeah.
I never like when
It
people
does
point
suck.
out that, they always die in threes.
Yeah.
It always seems like as soon as somebody says that, it happens.
Where them boys go with that music, now we can hear that gate kicking in.
I was going to say, I hope you noticed it too. We're like in a vacuum. We're in space, lady.
We're all in this spaceship.
Hey, welcome to space, lady.
So, I was going to say earlier, I got baptized in a river
That's pretty
when I
awesome.
was a kid, but I went and did it and all that, and for all the
Okay.
right reasons. I
Yeah.
wasn't like took there and drowned it and all that crazy
my
shit
goodness.
like that was. That's
I know.
I'm not saying
I haven't been
but
baptized
that's-
since. It's just been weird. What I was gonna say, when I came out the water, it appeared to look like a bunch of the D words, right? Follow me? Sitting in the pews,
Oh, my.
and I was
You
scared.
can say that. You saying demons?
Yeah, I don't like saying it.
Okay.
It's like when
It
you do
makes it-
something.
Oh, you're inducing them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
I thought you thought. Never mind. Go ahead.
see,
Gotcha.
and that too, you never know how people are, or what you thought I was saying, bringing out the other people.
Well, no, I thought you was trying to make sure that we didn't say nothing wrong for
Oh.
YouTube. Is what I.
Oh, okay.
I didn't. But I got you.
Yeah. But yeah, it was very odd and scary, and I didn't understand it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Having that, I don't even know. It didn't feel like a gift then. And you hear people all the time say you got the gift of discernment. You can see things. You got the exactly.
Well, that may be, but just because you got dunked in the water doesn't give you that gift.
Exactly.
You got to get dunked in that water and be for you and know that where your heart's at and for all the right reasons. You can't just have some dude dunk you in the water and say, there you go, you're baptized.
Thank
it
you.
does not work like that.
Yeah, it doesn't. And that's how I felt. And it was a very scary moment. And it's sad that something
'Cause
that's supposed to be so beautiful.
That's really sad.
It's
So,
traumatizing.
yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
It very
it sucks, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
I had quite the opposite experience. I was 25 and ready for it because I was having kids and I just wanted to change my life in that
Yeah.
direction. And I did have the opposite, the very opposite. My outlook was very different after that.
Yeah.
And I got really heavy into like Rosicrucianism then. And there was a lot of other things that came with that. But that's a whole other discussion. And we're here to talk to the lady.
yeah,
Okay.
a damn good show.
Damn good show. And we're at that point just about where I can ask my question.
Are we there?
We're
about
nearing
that?
it.
Oh, I guess we are.
And it always does kind of take us in
Wow.
that direction, kind of, sort of. But I don't want to give her age away.
Oh, like we didn't do that earlier.
Right.
No,
I'm okay with my age.
not exactly. Not exactly, though.
I'm okay.
But you could still ask the question without saying the age, though, really. I mean, it's still
Yeah, in a way, I guess.
the older self to the younger self, right? Is that the question you're referring to?
The lady is not old. Okay, if I had to guess, she's 29. Am I right?
That's a good age.
That's
That's
a
not my
damn
age.
good age.
It's not my age, but it's a good age.
You're a single mom, right?
I am.
Single, ready to mingle.
No, am
No.
I right?
Yeah, I was saying the same thing.
Got too
earlier.
much going on to worry about some dude trying to drag her down.
Okay.
And see, that's what I've been
Yeah.
saying too. I'm trying to stay focused. And it seems like when I get with someone else, I lose focus because then I focus on them.
Yeah,
That's
that's what
how it
usually
works.
happens. See, the point of
Unless-
a partnership.
I was going to say, unless you find that person is focused on what you're focused on.
That's right.
Yeah.
Then it
You
works.
both can have two different focus. You can have goals
Mm-hmm.
of,
Separate goals.
yeah. And you can have the together goals.
Mm-hmm.
What
That's
is
right.
the end goal? Are we just shacking up?
Right.
Are we just get my quarter ready? Are we just fucking?
right?
Yeah. Humble creatures.
Because I'm
So-
a big, I don't like one night stands because when you wake up in the morning, you have to have a conversation. And that's a very awkward conversation if it's a true one night stand.
Yeah, I've never
It means
had
we're not
one of
going to see
those.
each other really after this, you know what I mean? So that we've kind of prolonged something that I should have left last night, but we
Yeah.
got all cuddly.
Yeah.
And now your dog's breathing in my face, and I got a semi.
And you hungry.
I'm wondering if the coffee's coming or if I got to go buy it at the gas station on my way down the
See?
road.
Exactly.
I don't know. Do you like pancakes in the morning, lady?
I do like pancakes.
And I do too.
I like vegan pancakes.
Ooh, what are vegan pancakes?
Just some good old things mixed together. Some olive oil. You can use almond milk. You can make your own almond milk because, regardless of what milk it is, everything is just unhealthy. So, yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Some whole wheat flour. Mix that up real good. Some syrup. Yeah,
Yeah. That sounds all good.
it does. I like the crispy edges on the pancake, but it's still nice and fluffy.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And now that I've lost all my teeth, I really do like that part of it. I can't really eat French fries real crispy anymore either.
Yeah.
I always get them a little underdone, and I don't know. I never drowned everything in ketchup. I like dipping them in butter. It's like a baked potato,
Yeah.
sour cream.
Oh, sorry, we did forget to mention earlier, since Really Biggs is asking where's Otto. He has some family things to take care of
Yeah.
tonight. That's why he's not here. He shall be here next week.
I'm really glad
carry
that we have everybody tuning in now. Thanks for coming back.
Yep,
and,
everybody
tuning in,
who's ever
everybody.
come back.
There's
We've
just
got some
been
people
this
sup- We
thing.
still haven't got the equipment changeover yet. I haven't had time, man. I just haven't had time to do it. So we got to get the shit changed over and get on the better computer. Well, although that wasn't the computer, that was the video thing. I don't know what's going on with that thing. I'm going to have to take it out and shoot it
Well,
with the pellet gun.
You just said Otto, and he's probably laughing his ass off right now because he's always like, it's almost like it's set up.
They said my name is
There's like
Billy.
this
Hey, Billy.
Long-running joke.
Oh, that's
about
kind of
that,
weird because he's got really on there.
Yeah,
Oh,
Really
co-
Biggs.
Yeah. I guess it's Billy Riggs. That's why. You dumbass. Me, that is.
And thanks for everybody for coming to the chat room and coming back.
Right.
Yeah.
At least we got some people in the chat again.
Where you tuning in from, Billy?
Really, really, really.
Well, I'm hearing that we're going to have some
They're on a
merch.
little delay.
Oh, okay.
Is it true we're going to have some merch?
We
coming out
are
there?
working on some Hey Nick t-shirts.
Okay.
We shall have them hopefully here soon.
I can't wait. I will wear that with pride. And I love everything you did with the design. That's really cool.
So how often y'all get on here, go live? I need to tune in more often.
We go every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
And we've been
Okay.
going really
And
hard.
like I said, normally we have like musical guests. They'll come on and say what's going on with their projects or whatever. And then the Sunday, then they'll do live. He's back there beating
I
on the
know, he's
bongos
playing.
again.
He's right with him.
He said bingo, whatever that is. You live in Bingo?
Right.
Oh, East Rochester.
Okay.
Always saying bingo because I said it's backwards. I figured it out. Oh, it's like a puzzle it was.
They figured it out.
There's that laugh. The lady has been with us tonight. I think that I'm going to dodge the AG question because, yeah, I'm not going to take her down that path tonight. So your question's way more apropos anyway, and it's not the zinger one, but it's the one that you always ask, and I like that one. And I think I'm curious of what her answer will be. I think I know.
Oh, yeah?
I think I know.
Interesting.
I'm going to wait till you ask it, and I'm going to wait for her answer, but I should write it down
Here.
just so I could say, am I right? I might be way off.
Anything else going on with you before I ask you this question? Any other things? I mean, it's not like that, but I'm just saying this is usually like the last question, so we kind of like to
Yeah.
save it. But
Oh, okay.
I was gonna. I always ask, what would the older you say to the younger you? Because you're not over 40 yet, and I think that
I'm
you're
getting there though.
right. But I'm just wondering what you'd say to the younger you, the headstrong you, the young you that thinks it knows it all. You know, what would you tell her?
I would probably tell Lady. Trust your gut. Just trust your gut. Everything is not what it appears.
Great answer. Things
Yeah.
are not what they seem.
No.
And just like Abe Lincoln says, don't believe everything you see on the internet.
Ooh. Don't do it.
Some of us remember a time before the internet.
Yeah. I love the times before the internet.
a lot of us say
I
that.
miss that.
A lot of us say that. Now, I don't. I was born in '73, and I did get to catch a part of the '70s, albeit a young little guy.
Yeah.
But the music, I mean, there was a very unique overlap there in the
Oh,
'80s
yeah, it was
for
the
me.
best, I think.
And honestly, I wish we could go back to that innocence because
Between the 60s and
too
the early
much
90s, really.
information.
That was the best
Yeah.
genre of music there'll probably ever be.
Come on, the Police,
best
let's
of
do
anything.
it. The Cars, there were so many good
Everybody,
bands.
man. No matter what genre you want to pick, they was all good, man.
Yeah.
I want
was
to
just-
reach out and grab you.
They actually made a whole album's worth of good songs instead of one song. There's Otto.
I
There
like
he is. He
Turtles.
likes tattoos, he says.
Huh.
I love the music back then. We were talking about Michael Jackson, and man, Thriller was such a great album, man.
That was some
Dirty
breakthrough shit right there now.
I will moonwalk Dirty Diana all
Come
through
on.
my house, okay?
Come on.
Look, I used to, this is so sad that I'm going to tell you all this, okay?
Come on, girl. Give
So I used to, after I would get out the shower, my mom had this cat. And when I say this heifer was like big and fluffy, like a little dog, okay? She was big as hell. So I used to like, I don't even know how to say it because I was already naked, so I wasn't stripping. I know, right? But I'm dancing through the house, singing
Yeah.
Dirty Diana to the cat.
Diana.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
That's funny.
it was a ball. You gotta try it sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta just let it all
Man,
hang out.
I have to get a cat
Dirty
so I can
Diana.
get naked and sing to it. Here, kitty,
You
kitty.
never know what you will learn about yourself. What you think is okay.
Kitty, 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 kitty. I've got a song for you.
I'm just saying, she would already be in my room, perched up somewhere, licking on herself or just sitting there, and I just come out the bathroom, Dirty Diana. Yeah.
Cat was like,
Yeah. She actually would like be rolling out. You know how cats do. Blink slow, look away, like, oh my God. That's how she would.
here we go again.
Yeah. Put your clothes on. That's probably what she was thinking. But
Dirty Diana was after Thriller, right? That was on the next one.
I believe so.
Because Thriller
I
was
think you're right, mate.
Beat It, PYT, Thriller.
Yeah.
Okay, what am I forgetting? 'Cause
Man, I couldn't
everyone
do
was a hit. Everyone was a hit. Billie Jean.
I was
on
just
that
about
one.
to say Billie
Yeah.
Jean.
Okay, I'm forgetting one because PYT was the one I always forgot, and then my niece started singing it a few years ago, and it was making me
I
laugh.
didn't really
'cause
even. I forgot
I
that was
kept
even
having
on that album.
flashbacks
To be
to
honest with you,
1984.
I forgot that was even on that album. To be honest with you, it's been too long, boy.
Oh man, Michael Jackson.
Man.
I like all that music back then, but again, I was a huge Prince fan.
Prince was
Prince fan.
awesome.
Prince
love
was awesome.
Purple Rain, Computer Blue, Little Red Corvette. Yeah. And there was something freaky deaky about Prince, They say Paisley.
Everything.
You're right. I was just gonna say everything.
Everything.
Ow.
From his shoes to his jacket, his jewelry,
Come on, that man.
his eyeliner.
He could play guitar like
Yeah.
nobody's business.
Man, he was
He could
bad
do
at
it.
everything, man.
Yeah.
He was a good musician.
Yeah.
You ladies like that? That's kind of close, right?
It was very
Come on.
close.
Vote in the comments. Come on, I think I nailed that. Nailed that shit hard.
Man.
Did you ever see that clip where he's playing? I think it's "My Guitar Gently Weeps,"
Oh, that's a good one.
and he plays a solo and then throws the guitar. He kills it, man. That's like sweet. It actually looks just like that Telecaster behind me there. If you can see it, no, you can't see it. Just see the corner
I
of
see
it.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Don't yell, Bigfoot.
We always mention it every
that
single
Bigfoot.
episode.
We didn't even have to. You
I
ever
love
see
it.
Bigfoot? No?
That's another one we
Me
asked.
neither. You ever
That's
seen any UFOs or funny shit in the
anything
sky?
into that? You
I've
into
seen funny shit in the
conspiracies?
sky, but not UFOs.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What kind of funny shit? You don't know? Just, oh, wow, what was that? Or you
No,
like,
it's gonna
oh,
sound
shit.
weird, but when my dad died, I think my brother or my sister has a picture, but it is him in the clouds.
Nice.
Like a perfect portrait of my dad's face in the clouds.
Nice.
Big as hell.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty trippy.
It was creepy. It was for a second. I was like,
You were an LPN. Now, what were you ever around other clientele that crossed over in the moment that they crossed over?
oh yeah. Yeah. So,
What are we? Do you hear that whispering?
That's him, I think.
That was pretty intense, right? I'm sorry. Right when I said that, I was getting all quiet to dial into you, and then in the background, I heard this voice whispering real fast, and I was like, "Oh, whoa, what's
everything
going
just
on?"
left his whole body like, wait a minute.
Right.
Well, let me go back to the SCNA days because
Otto said he see big feet.
man, I seen more of that in my SCNA days than I did in my LPM. When I was working with my cardiologist, that I was sitting at a desk.
Right.
Yeah, so I was sitting at Mercy, just typing, calling, prescriptions, that type of stuff.
Sure.
But STNA, that's
What does that stand for?
state tested nursing assistant.
Gotcha.
So, come on, dude, be careful.
And it comes with a greater deal of responsibility that a lot of people don't even know about or understand.
Yeah, and you gotta have you can't be in that for no money. You gotta be in that for love.
Love.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
They used to
yeah.
call it the calling.
Yeah,
This
because
show
you,
don't get paid.
you
not
don't
them
get
ones.
paid enough. They want you to do way too much. You're working short. You don't have enough time to do
Sing it, girl. You're
everyday
speaking for all of
living
them.
skills on somebody. Especially somebody that wear glasses, false teeth. They can't walk. You gotta use two people to put them on the toilet, or using the Hoyer lift, different things like that.
Wow.
It get intense.
That's right.
So you gotta love what you do, and I did it for a very long time.
And tell me it's not a huge payoff when they look you in the eyes and you know that they appreciate
That
what you're
they
doing
love
for
you
them.
back.
That's right.
Yes, that is the best thing.
I always
That's-
like to say you got to have your nuts screwed on pretty tight to do that job.
Yeah, at the top and the bottom.
That's right. I'm gonna tell you what. When you get your CPR degree, and then you wipe your first ass, it suddenly becomes real.
See,
Ooh,
I
it'd
couldn't
be so
do it,
real.
man.
Oh, it'd be so real.
Let's talk
Couldn't
about it.
do
You
it.
know what I'm saying? Like
Takes
it
a
We
takes
had
special
nurses
person,
that
boy.
would have to people can't use the bathroom, and they would have to stick their fingers up in their butt and do that swoosh just so you
Listen,
can
To
poop.
get it to do it.
That's
Oh,
right. I've
man.
heard a lot of those kind of stories. And guess
Yeah.
what? This is you want to keep living, right? LIVIN, baby. Let's go back to that Prince. Computer blue. What a segue. Oh no.
It's past my bedtime.
Powerball drain.
See?
Oh no. Do your question.
No.
Do your
Oh,
question. Do your
already?
question. Yeah.
At the circus.
So,
That's where I saw Big Feet.
what do you do to release sexual tension?
What do a hoe?
She was like, wait,
That's not the
always
right question.
question.
So I got to throw that curveball in there.
They always go, wait, what?
Right.
No, the question
So
is, if you could eat dinner with anybody, and this excludes Jesus, because you're going to sit down with him someday anyway, no matter what time period, no matter who it is, who would you sit down and eat dinner with?
Oh, as much as I would love to pick some random person, or even somebody that everybody would look up to, or somebody that invented something, I would definitely say my dad.
Show it, Tom. Show it to the studio audience.
I
What?
would definitely say him.
Oh, yep. That's what he said. Right there. I was looking for, I was like, where did he write it? I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I would definitely say my daddy.
I was thinking that too earlier, and I was like, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, we always pick
Just
mom.
because he crazy don't mean nothing. And I understand the
no,
man
no,
that
no.
did some weird shit. You know what I mean? But
Now,
that was a good.
still
And it's
pops,
not
man.
even my biological father.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I met my dad when I was 3 months. 3 months old. I got the picture and everything.
now,
Yeah.
I have the same power he does. Who'd be second?
Oh,
Think about it, because you were running the list in your head. I saw your
I was.
visual cortex was moving and fast forward.
Okay. So,
Einstein. No, it's got to be a woman. It's got to be a woman.
See, I'm all about family. I know. I want to pick. You know.
Really?
I would love to say like.
Maya Angelou.
Hold on, cause it's a war right now. It's like a war in my head. But let me get two picks. Martin Luther King
Good one.
and my Aunt Rosie.
Aunt Rosie. Why Aunt Rosie?
My Aunt Rosie, she was the first relative that took me in on my biological father's side.
Nice.
And it was just so sweet, so fast.
Just a good old woman, huh?
Man, just loved me from the time that she laid eyes on me. And I was like drawn to her so much. And she wasn't around long.
Damn.
Yeah. And it's crazy because that's the first pain I've ever felt of death.
Right?
And the
Finally,
hospital,
finally get there, and then it's gone.
man,
How young were you?
the hospital, I was 15.
There you go. That's a
'Cause
tough one. At
I
15.
graduated at 16, so I was working my way around to graduate early.
Mm-hmm.
And the hospital told me she went home.
Wow.
Yeah. I was all excited. She had pneumonia. And I was all excited, like, what? And when I called home didn't answer the phone. So I called my biological father's wife at the time. And she broke down crying, like, I'm going to let you talk to your dad because I'm going to just let him. Hold on one second. And he got on the phone, and when he said that she died, that was the first time I ever experienced passing out.
Oh, wow.
Hit the flow, just like that.
Took the wind out.
Man,
Well, I want to thank you for coming tonight.
thank you for having me.
For sure.
Thank you.
I hope you were able
appreciate
to
y'all.
touch on everything that you wanted to touch on. How can people see the Monday morning motivational thing that I like saying as the Monday morning motivational thing? The Monday
Come
morning
see
motivation.
me. Look, we do a 30-minute run, walk, whatever you want to call it, but we refer it to as the Walk, Run, Manifest. And it is just 30 minutes. You just walking in place right at home, wherever you are. You know, maybe you at your baby daddy's or your baby
Or you
mama's
can just
house,
walk
or-
if you want to.
Yeah, you can do that too.
There you
It is
go.
totally up to you. I do it in place because we do it at 5 a.m. and my son is asleep.
Nice.
And, you know, evidently my voice don't carry that he's asleep after we get into it because I get the yelling and I'm telling you how much that you need to believe in yourself and for you to have a good day on purpose because tomorrow is not promised.
That's
No matter
right.
who you are, where you are in life, what you're going through, tomorrow is not promised. Today wasn't promised and neither was yesterday. So do what you got to do. Whatever you got put off for tomorrow, do it right now.
There you go. We're
Do it
big
right now.
believers in
You
that
got
here.
time to fix yourself. You got time to heal yourself. You got time to grow and love. Stop being mad and angry.
Quit
Hold
worrying about what
grudges.
everybody
Yeah.
thinks about you.
And listen, keep your eyes on your own paper and pass every test with flying colors. It's hard. It's
Sure
hard
is.
to stay focused,
You got that right.
but
Because everybody breaks your focus, man.
everything. That's why I said I ain't in the. I'm okay on Michelin.
They'll tell you. They'll
I
tear
high
you
five
down.
you. I fist bump you. You know, I might even have a drink with you, but you can't come home with me.
They'll tear you down.
you can't come home with me. But yeah,
I don't know how I rub feet. I'll rub your feet for you.
I'll rub my
After a
own damn
long
foot.
day.
I'm just saying.
I'll put chocolate chips in those pancakes.
I got chocolate. I don't even like chocolate chips. I am the chocolate chip.
A
See?
little bit of chocolate.
And then you say too much. And then you need chocolate, you know? So, yeah. But yeah,
Damn menu.
it'd be like that. It'd be like that.
Hey, it's been fun having you on too, because you did. You kept the straight tonight.
Yeah.
You
I
did.
appreciate y'all.
It's an
I would
excellent
love to
show.
come back.
Another
Wow,
damn good show.
Damn
Okay.
good show.
Damn good show.
Black
Look at my
Rain.
boy. Yeah, I'm
Can't
telling
wait
you,
to see
usually he
you.
would have been came over here like, it's time to go.
He's having a
He
blast.
been doing this, like, come on.
I
Right
can't
now.
wait. Hear the playback. It's going to be great.
Man.
Otto, we
He gonna
miss
be
you.
mad
We'll
because
see
he
you
want
next
pizza
week.
when he get home.
He says he's something about I don't know about dinner, but breakfast would be with Captain Crunch. Oh, he's talking about the last question.
I know that's right.
Breakfast would be with Captain Crunch. He's an idiot.
I like Captain Crunch.
Me too.
Man, the peanut butter.
Man, I just love me some cereal. That's a bad one for me too. That one,
Yeah.
there, boy.
Oh, I know.
All cereal's bad. There ain't none of it good.
Oh, I
Nothing.
love them
I
all.
don't care what they tell you. It's all bad.
Everything you put in your mouth.
Yeah.
Chocolate
Everything.
Rice Krispies. That dark chocolate crave. Oh, man, I eat a whole box of that.
Man,
See?
smashed them suckers.
Oh, man. Ain't no joke. Cookie Crisp. What Cookie Crisp? Those are mine.
Okay.
I'm not a.
Get
them
your
are all
hands
right.
off my stuff.
We want to thank all of you. If you follow this back after we cut out, thanks for coming and hanging out with us around.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if you missed the first part of the show, go back and check it out. There's the first half until we got
Mills.
froze up.
Z in the production booth.
We tried to get it fixed, but
Thank
it
you,
wasn't
thank
happening
you.
for us.
Okay.
Boston.
We want to thank the lady
Come
for
get
coming
your
in
workout on. Come sweat me with me. I'll be excited.
Go down, like, share, and
Sweating
subscribe.
Man.
with the lady.
Come on, baby. Even if some people just get on and just, I know they ain't working out. I know they ain't walking, but they just be talking, and I talk back.
That's
They
all
have
right.
a whole
You,
conversation.
they might not, but you might be motivating them in some other way. You never
Yeah.
know.
And that's all that matters. We're gonna have a damn good time on my page.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get there, turn it down a little bit, okay? It's gonna
Does the-
scare you.
Do the boys in the back have that green light so they know they're on?
They're not on. I shut it off earlier. What do you mean?
You turn it off.
It's a yellow light too.
Oh, it is.
Are you?
I was gonna say we could do our outro with them tonight because it's not often that we
Hey.
got them dialed in like they are. They're still
Messiah.
jamming.
Yeah.
Messiah.
We could, I guess.
Let the boys take
Leave
us
them
out.
jam for a minute.
We want to thank Jimmy and Alexander.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those fellas played a great set behind
Thank
us
you,
tonight.
fellas. Thank you.
Yeah, if you go back to the beginning of this, man, they did some pretty cool mellow stuff.
I can't thank you
Today.
enough for coming in, ladies.
But yep, it's
Yes,
that time,
yes.
isn't it?
It was a really, really fun, interesting conversation. And I definitely am going positive forward on this whole detox I'm about to do.
Yeah.
Good night.
Fucking phone. Damn it! It caused me to cuss.
See?
Put a quarter in the butt.
Look, you was almost out of
Look
there.
at that. The
I
pu-
know,
for the
man. The
puppies.
very last damn thing, man.
For the puppies. I got to go to my little girl now and give her a big hug. My little fella. She's 8 pounds of just, she has me wrapped around her little paw. She knows it. Well, we love you, everyone. Thanks
Yes.
for tuning in and hanging out with us. The Outhouse Podcast, where we talk shit about
Bullshit.
shit. Down here at the Media Farm. Chicken Coop Live's coming up again pretty soon, right?
And lovely
Yes.
lady.
Yes.
lady.
Thank you. Don't forget to follow me, Lady Speaks with 2 I's, LADII Speaks. On
Go
all
on
social
down there and
media.
get you some.
Yeah, come get you some.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Peace.
We're gone.
Take it to the boys.
Oh. Nope. We're gone.
We're gone.
Yep. I forgot we was going to do that.